Hunting to me is so much more than harvesting that animal at the end of the day. So much more than shooting that dream animal or dream trophy or providing meat on the table. Us as bow hunters, we put so much more work and planning that goes into our hunt, so much preparation in order to create the success. My idea of a successful hunt is all in the experience. I love the break between city and bush. There's nothing more fulfilling for me is when I hit the first filling station and I fill the car and get the first cup of coffee and I'm driving and it literally becomes all bush around me and it's all the game farms, and all I'm thinking is what opportunity is going to present itself? What is going to come my way, and am I prepared for it? Having to come from a city environment and being able to go to the bush is a total release for me. It's so mind clearing. It's the only place I can free my mind. Everyone has their escape and the bush is definitely mine. I think the first thing I do is I open that window and I breathe in fresh air and just take deep breaths and grasp what's going on around and just take in every single moment. In the bush, you hear things that you would never hear in the city. You see stars like you'd never see them here, and everything you hear is not to the norm, so it may become a noise, whereas when you live in the city, all you hear is the cars, the traffic, and all these things that are going around. But when you're surrounded in bush, all you hear is nature. Just every single sound makes up the experience, and so much more breathtaking in the sense of everything you expect and more. I hunt with a bow opposed to hunting with a rifle based on the challenge. Walking and stalking in the bush, trying to close the distance to an animal that's lived a long 10, 15-year life, that knows what danger is and how to avoid it, and has avoided it for so many times. You've got to beat him at every element. It's so much more rewarding harvesting an animal with a bow. You always start off with a pre-scout where you get up onto the highest point possible and you glance for opportunity. Your hunt is never guaranteed one, but when it does happen and when all the things come together and all the right things just happen, it's just a total reward in itself. I was sitting in the hide and I cannot sit still, and there's always so much activity or so many things to see, but my heart feels like it's in my throat. I literally go numb from adrenaline that I cannot move. Hunting to me is where strangers come together and leave as brothers or leave as family. There's nothing better than getting back to the campfire and hearing everyone else's experiences of the day and telling your story and hearing theirs. And us as hunters, we can all live in our friends' stories. We literally can feel that person's adrenaline or excitement or humor in the moment. And I think that's the best thing is arriving, make an awesome fire, and the smells of the wood burning, and just being able to see the stars and hear the nightlife come out. It's just, that's what I live for. That to me is what hunting's about, is that sitting around the fire and just being around great company.